Imagine waking up tomorrow in a world without wheels. No cars, no bicycles, no buses, no trains, no suitcases, no shopping carts, no clocks, no factory machines. Even getting food to your local supermarket would become almost impossible. One simple invention made all of these things possible. The wheel. Today, we barely notice it because it's everywhere. But thousands of years ago, the wheel didn't exist. Humanity had to survive without it for millions of years. So who invented it? How did such a simple circle change civilization forever? This is the incredible story of the wheel. Long before the first wheel was created, life was incredibly difficult. People hunted animals with simple tools. They carried food on their backs. Water had to be transported by hand. Building materials had to be dragged across the ground. Imagine trying to move a giant stone weighing hundreds of kilograms. Without wheels, every journey was slow and exhausting. Some civilizations discovered that placing heavy objects on wooden logs allowed them to roll forward more easily. Workers would constantly move the logs from the back to the front. It wasn't perfect, but it inspired an idea. What if the rolling log became part of the object itself? That simple thought would change history forever. Around 5,000 to 500 years ago, in ancient Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, people created what is believed to be the world's first wheel. Surprisingly, it wasn't invented for transportation. It was first used as a pottery wheel. Potters discovered that spinning clay on a rotating platform allowed them to make stronger, smoother, and more beautiful pots. Only later did someone realize something remarkable. If a wheel could spin beneath a pot, why couldn't it spin beneath a cart? That single realization transformed the future. The earliest wheels were made from thick pieces of solid wood. They were heavy, they were slow, but they worked. People attached 2 wheels to an axle and built the first carts and wagons. For the first time, oxen and horses could pull loads that humans never could. Farmers carried larger harvests. Merchants transported goods over long distances. Families traveled farther than ever before. Trade expanded. Villages connected. Cities began to grow. The wheel didn't just make transportation easier, it connected entire civilizations. As civilizations became more advanced, the wheel evolved. The invention of spokes made wheels much lighter. Chariots became faster. Roads improved. Trade routes stretched across continents. Ideas, languages, inventions, and cultures spread farther than ever before. The wheel helped build some of history's greatest civilizations. Without it, many ancient empires would never have reached the size they did. The wheel became much more than transportation. It became the engine of progress. The greatest impact of the wheel wasn't just on roads. It was inside machines. Water wheels powered mills that ground grain into flour. Windmills converted wind into useful energy. Gears, small wheels working together, made clocks possible. Factories filled with spinning wheels and gears during the Industrial Revolution. Machines could now do work that once required hundreds of people. Production increased. Food became cheaper. Technology advanced faster than ever before. The wheel quietly powered the modern world. Today, the wheel is everywhere. Cars, motorcycles, bicycles. Airplanes use wheels for takeoff and landing. Trains run on steel wheels. Hospital beds move on wheels. Factories depend on wheels and gears. Even robots on Mars. Rovers use wheels to explore other worlds. The invention created thousands of years ago continues to shape the future. Every time you ride a bicycle, push a shopping cart, or drive a car, you're using one of humanity's oldest inventions. The wheel wasn't just another invention. It changed how people traveled, how they traded, how they built cities, how they created machines, and ultimately, how civilization itself evolved. Sometimes the inventions that change history aren't the most complicated. Sometimes they're just a simple circle that rolls. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what invention should we explore next.